Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make these reusable facial wipes. They're really simple to make. You can make batches regularly and then you can use them as and when you need to. We're going to put a special liquid on them so that they are really cleansing, moisturising, and you can have them ready to hand just like you would with normal wipes. Because the trouble with normal facial wipes is that they are usually plastic, and even when they say they're compostable, they take an awfully long time to do it. So this is a way that you can use them yourself. Okay, so to start with, you need to decide what kind of wipes you want to use. You can obviously buy them. One thing that people often have already at home is flannels. Now flannels are quite big, so they'd be okay, but you might not need a whole one perhaps. Maybe you could cut them in halves and hem them. Another option is muslins. So if you've had a baby or you know anyone that has and's got old muslins, you can cut them up. They'll need hemming because they will fray. This one came with a face wash I've had for a long time, and you can see the edges are, I think they've been overlocked to make sure that they stay together, but you could just fold them over. Another good option that you might have lying around is handkerchiefs. So if you've got a packet of handkerchiefs, or when the charity shops are open, you can go to the charity shop, is you could reuse handkerchiefs because they're already hemmed. They're usually quite nice cotton and they've got that little exfoliation from the cotton itself. If you wanted to go down the route of making your own, you could try crocheting some. These are really quick to make. It's best to use true cotton thread rather than getting acrylic because it will hold more. Or you could take fabric and make your own. So this is a pinned piece that I've made. So it's just a piece of fabric and I've rolled over the edges so that I can sew them. And then what you end up with is a fabric that's nice and easy. This one was done with a machine with a zigzag stitch, but you could just as easily hand sew. If you've got some towel, you could use some toweling, and then you'd layer this some fabric over the top and turn over the edges, and that would give you one a bit like this one where you've got fabric on one side and then the toweling on the other side, so you've got the variety of textures. And lastly, if you've got an old fleece blanket, you can make some with fleece. You do the same thing with rolling the cotton fabric sides over and then just a quick hand sew around the edge. So to make your wipes, you're going to need some sort of sealable jar so that the mixture won't evaporate. So I've got another one here that's just an old piece of toweling and then some fabric over the top. You would roll these all up to make little sausages that are going to be easy to get out. So I'll make a few and then we'll put them in. So to make the mixture, you would take your water, and I've already got some witch hazel in here. If you didn't have witch hazel, you could use more boiled water. The witch hazel is a bit of a preservative, so if you were making it without them, you want to use these up within a couple of days. So you might have to make a smaller batch, maybe 3 days or 4 days. If you've added the witch hazel, or if you've added the witch hazel, they would last a little bit longer and they might last 10 to 12 days before you need to make another batch. So in your dish, you've got the water and the witch hazel, then add a spoonful or about half to 1 tablespoon of jojoba oil or almond or olive oil, whichever oil you're using. And then the same again of castile soap. So you could use that hand pump hand wash soap. So about half to 1 tablespoon of that. Mix it in. Mix up the solution, make sure it's well combined because the oil will float to the top. And then you can take your well-packed jar and pour the mixture over the top. Then all you need to do is seal it and they are ready to go. So here is the finished jar. So what I would do is I'd have this in my bathroom. I'd probably have like a miniature bin or a little tub next to it that you could put the used ones in. The other option would be to just drop them in your laundry as you use them. It depends whether you're worried about the makeup going onto other people's clothes. And then to use one, you would just open it out, take it out, and you can use it to cleanse your face. You could squeeze any excess, and then you've got a beautiful moisturised wet wipe for your face. So I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial. Do let me know if you give this a go, and I would love to see your finished version of this.